Aries, Aries, Aries. Welcome to the Starseed King. This is your reading for the 9th through the 16th of June 2022. Let's see what's going on. Now, this reading is for your sun, moon, ascendant, and Venus sign, and even your North Node. If you're just checking out your Aries placement, welcome. And get these nice and clean and deliver your general message from the universe with love, with lots of love, with tons of love. All right, let's get this going. I'm using my Toth deck today, and we're going to bring something new into your world. I hope you're feeling optimistic. You got Jupiter in your house, bringing all the good stuff coming in, bringing all the good stuff in, and we are loving you. We are loving you. Okay, just want to make sure they're nice and clean. Have a nice positive message for you from the vibes of the universe. You deserve it, Aries. You deserve it, Aries. Just want you to know that. All right, we'll give it one more time, and we're ready. Let's see what you're all about. Let's see what you got here. Oh, let's talk about all the love that's coming your way, Aries. Let's talk about all the love. You got the Ace of Cups, right? So even though you're a fire sign, this is the Ace of Cups, so it's a water sign. So I'm expecting something new to come in here, something transforming. So we got, oops, wrong one. I'm moving ahead of myself. Here we go. All right. Ooh, look at Aries. I pulled up your cards. What did I just tell you about love, right? I just told you about love, didn't I, right? Okay, well, you got a completion. Something is bringing you into a completion, and that's Venus, the ruling planet of love, symbolizing love, and the and Aries, Venus and Aries. I mean, thank you for coming, because we got a whole bunch of love coming to you, Aries. Jupiter right there, and Venus. You are like the hottest sign. Okay, looks like we got a couple challenges here, but we'll heal that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna read all this out to you. I'm just looking at it. Look at that. You got a beautiful story already. Plenty of challenges, but that's typical for Aries. You're the warrior. Okay. Now, as we're talking about love. You got love on every level. You see this right here? That's love coming to you from the universe, filling your cup and overfilling it all the way over. You are loved, Aries. You are loved. You are loved. You should repeat that. I am loved all the time. You should repeat that because it's true. All right, so it looks like we're starting out with the Four of Wands, and you have a sense of completion, right? So what it is there's something that you had going on in your life, you have going on in your life, and you wanted it to have a fulfilling, you wanted to bring in a fulfilling vision, right? So apparently, something, someone, or something has happened and it's brought in a feeling of completion, and you could be contemplating this right now, like if something good is coming to your life, but it is because right next you have the Two of Pentacles, right? And so you got good karma coming in, and it's all about change, so there's a completion. Now the change is taking effect, right? You got your yin and yang balance, you have your crown. But the thing about it is when it comes to change, you have to speak it into existence. It's better that you speak it into existence, the change that you want. It's all about your ambition. You got, again, Jupiter in Capricorn, right? Now, the only thing is I'm going to say from what I can tell, we have Saturn, which is the ruler of Capricorn. We have Saturn in in Aquarius right now, and Saturn happens to be retrograde. I think that was on the 3 days ago. I don't know. I'm still waving over Mercury retrograde. Okay, so there's something perhaps that you have been building on, wherever your Saturn is, something that you've started, and now it's coming to a form of a completion, but you have to go back and look at it and assess it. Is it something that you need to rebuild? Is there something you need to tweak? Is it something that you can do better about it? And go for it. Allow yourself to go because you could have competition right there that could create strife. And that little detail could be the difference between good and great. And that's why you want to keep going forward with love. Because if you do what you love, it'll always turn out right. And listen to your intuition. You have an intuitive gift, Aries. And if you listen to your intuition, like the high priestess, you will find that if you go inside and listen to yourself and allow yourself to dream big, your universe, your whole universe will change. You'll be at a whole brand new spot. You will achieve your goal because you started out with a completion. So that just means you want to begin with the end in mind, right? You want to begin with the end in mind because the thoughts of ruin, the thoughts of things going wrong, are only a distraction for you. They're only a distraction for you. That's not going to help you. You got Libra, you got a Libra moon right here. Actually, this is Gemini. Excuse me. You have Gemini, and it's basically letting you know that you're out of harmony. You're thinking about things that could ruin you. Things that make you go crazy and things like that. And that needs to be let go. And how do I know that? Because it's affecting your emotions, right? And it's pulling in this indolent nature to you where you just feel like, I can't do this. But you're a fire sign. You always have energy. So you always want to make sure that as you're looking forward, if you look back, you don't see anything in the past that you want to redo. You have something that you're already doing and you're going forward, right? That's what you want to do. You have the Queen of Discs right here. Now, the Queen of Discs, she knows how to make anything multiply. She knows how to do it with compassion. She knows how to take care of her family. And this Queen of Discs, that's just the feminine energy. It doesn't mean if you're a man that you can't have that energy and know how to take care of yourself, how to make your life live the best life possible. It doesn't mean that you can't uplift yourself and say, I look back and there's nothing I would change because I did my best. And now that I have done my best, I'm going to continue to do my best. And you will just want to stay centered. You want to stay balanced and centered. At the same time, you want to be like, here I am. I want to be the king on the throne. I want to be the one who's leading. And you have to be able to allow yourself to go for it. Go for it with an open heart. You have the Princess of Cups. You want to keep your heart open and allow yourself to flow with the love. Allow yourself to flow with the love. Go with the flow and allow yourself to express that you know that the past is the past. You don't have any jealousy about anything. You have your emotional intelligence is intact and there's nothing that can stop you. You have everything down. That's funny. You have everything down to a science with the 6 of Swords. Everything has its own little category. You have order in your life. You have it down to a science. As a matter of fact, you realize it's like as if you remember all the things maybe your grandparents taught you or some other impressive leader taught you about how to use your energies because you have the energy of the air front right here, right? And the Hierophant, you could kind of think of the Hierophant as like a priest or a guide or a shaman, however you would say something, someone who has authority to remind you of the guides, like maybe someone who will teach you about the law of attraction and things like that. Because as you think, that's what you're attracting. So you want to keep your positive minds because there is this part right here. There's a fiery Gemini going on right here. It's where you could be going one way and then another. And that's the part that's going to make you not enjoy what's going on in your life. It's going to make it harder because it's like a distraction. So you want to keep going forward with everything that you're doing. Along with that, remember it's going to take the work. You're going to have to allow yourself to say, if you have fire and water, mix it together to make steam. That's what this card is showing you. You got some fire and you're transforming things. So you got this right here. You have the eagle that is red, but you have the lion that is white. So they've transformed their energies. They went from one side to the other. They're in the polar opposites to make things come together and make everything break. So you're gonna have to go inside and remove what isn't there. It's dead weight. It's totally dead weight. It's time for you to get to work and build with your ambition. You're getting a lot of Capricorn in here, and this is Mars in Capricorn. Mars is your ruling planet. So this is something that you really want to continue to be precise with. Pay attention to the details. Elevate yourself. Keep your mind mentally elevated. Stay away from those things that would distract you. The thoughts, the people, the places, the situations, the drama. Because right now you have Jupiter in your house. Opportunities are going to keep coming your way. So you wouldn't want to self sabotage. You want to go for the full success. You want to go for the full success because right now, even though Saturn is retrograde, you're getting the success version of Saturn. Your karma is good enough to make it through and make it to wherever you want to go. So you got Saturn's ready for you to build. You got Jupiter. Again, you got Jupiter bringing all the optimism that you can, all of the opportunities that you can, any kind of benevolence that's yours, along with Venus. Again, Venus is letting you know, baby, I love you. I want you to be the best you can be. You can make anything beautiful. We can bring anything into harmony. We can do this. And then you have to just go through the cycle of it with the moon. Go through the cycle of it. You're going to see that, okay, I have to do, because you with Saturn, you're going to have to do one, two, three, four, step by step, right? So you're going to use the cycles of it. One, two, three, four. Get the first thing done. Then continue. You might have to delegate. You may have to ask for help, but it's going to be a wonderful thing because you're communicating, right? Believe in yourself. It's important for you to believe in yourself. See the outcome that you want to, beginning with the end in mind. You started out with completion. So whatever it is, it's already done. You just have to take the steps to catch up to it. And then follow your energy because you got the Mars on this card as well. So, you know what? The whole universe is loving you. You got the moon in Taurus right here. So it's all about saying, I'm going to use my sensual pleasures. I'm going to use my voice and I'm going to speak. You may even want to entertain, right? Allow yourself to enjoy everything. Let's pull a card on what could be giving you the strife, what's giving you the ruining mentality. And I think that's all we need to pull on. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. So with your strife, it's time for you to cut cords. Can you see that? I hope you can. It's time for you to cut cords. There may be people in your life that are causing you to stumble. But do you see how his hand is going all the way back? You're fed up. You're fed up. You're the prince of swords. You're fed up. You want to be like your dad, who's the knight or the king of swords. You want to use your brain. You want to use your mindset. You want to use your mentality for success. That's what's going on with that. And those things are calling you to ruin. But look, I'm telling you, Aries, this is real deal. You see, your card just came up. You're the emperor. You're the emperor. We got you going on. The emperor is always focused on building the kingdom. Building the kingdom. A good emperor knows how to prioritize everything. Prioritizing the things that it takes for you excuse me, to see the outcome that you have. Just imagine, excuse me, just imagine that everything you're doing is beneficial, and not only beneficial for yourself, but beneficial on a greater picture, or beneficial in a way that it makes you realize, wait a minute, I am great. I do have confidence. I do have a self esteem, and I can do more for other people, even with the dream that I have, right? So I'm a little kind of little because Mercury works with me a little bit. So I just want to let you know that everything that you want, you got it right here. I mean, you got success. You got Venus and Mars, which is giving you completion. You know what? Even your emotions are good. You're footloose and carefree. You're letting everything flow. You've left the past behind you, and you're willing to do the work. You're willing to drive ahead. You're willing to rise above every situation to achieve that end goal. Where your universe, you're in a brand new universe. You're keeping yourself balanced. You're not crossing anyone or allowing anyone to cross you. You're in total self control because you're creating something new, and that's fun for an Aries. You're starting out. You're creating something new, and it's going to turn out wonderfully as long as you listen to your intuition. You allow yourself to look forward and only look back to say, I did my best. And you use the powers that you have, the wisdom that you have, the wisdom of the ages to apply. You use the universal laws. So as a man thinketh, so he is. So whatever you're thinking about, you want to make sure you're thinking of it in a positive way instead of a negative way. And we all have that challenge on a daily basis. So it's not like, okay, I'm going to think positive for 5 minutes or 5 hours. You have to keep sending love out to everything that you're doing. Do it with love, not obligation, because then you'll have it down to a clear science, right? And allow yourself to keep the belief that you have it down into a science, that you have it into a science. I need to pull one more what about your indolence and everything. Oh, shoot. Okay. So you went from indolence, okay? You're just going to love this. You went from indolence to where everything you were doing, everything you were doing was just turning into mud. You're throwing things and it wasn't sticking. It was just making muck. It was making slimy water in your emotions. It's bringing you down to depression. It's like you wanted to give up, right? Just like with your ruin card, right? But what's happened is you've come out of the darkness and into the light. Look at all this fire. Look at all this fire. This is your story. And it's letting you know you're creative. You have every gift for every vision. Just apply it with love. Apply it with love. Send it. What is it that you love so much? What is it? And prioritize yourself achieving that goal by cutting the cords to every thought, feeling, and emotion, person, place, or thing that's distracting you from your goal, because you deserve to have your goals. You have Jupiter, the planet of opportunity and benevolence and good things happening in your house. So now is your time. If you're around a bunch of salty people or situations, it's just not the time to keep up with that. It's time to say, nope, this is my time and I'm rocking this out, right? Because you're the emperor. You're building a whole new kingdom. You're building a whole new kingdom. You're creating a whole new universe, right? you know and you're being at one with the universe. With this card, you have all the angels, the cherubs. Every element is working for you. All the elements are working for you right now. So it's one of those things where you have to allow the change to come into your life. You have to allow the change to be your life right now, because what's going around is coming back around. And you see, I'm not sure if you can see this all the way up, you know, but if you can see, this is the Ouroboros snake, and this snake is a symbol of infinity. So you have infinite possibilities. In the center of that snake, you can see the two yin and yang. So you have your energies going. You have your masculine and your feminine energies. But if you can see really close, you can see that snake has his tail in his mouth. So you have to be careful about what's going into your mouth and what's coming out of your mouth, because you're at a great time, and anything you want, you can have right now. You're in that completion stage. You're in that that stage where you visualize it in a complete state, and then it'll seal the deal. It'll come full circle. You have it's just all about manifesting. It's all about manifesting. So let me pull from my number deck. Let's see what else we got for you in the form of healing. Let's see what. Ooh, let's see. Oh, you get to go out in nature. You got number 74. This is your lucky number, 74. 7 is the number of strength, and 4 is the number of foundation. So you have a foundational strength that's going on, and you have strength in your foundation. It's all in how you see it. You know, you have that green color right there, and that's all about your freshness and your creativity. So use that. Be fresh. Use your creativity. And then you have the purple right there, and it's giving you all that spiritual warrior, that all the spiritual warrior energy that's coming around. Your light, your spiritual light is shining for you, right? Allow yourself to feel fresh again. Allow yourself to feel the journey as it's already done, like keeping the end in mind, and you'll be better. So let's just heal. Let's see what you're gonna heal from Mother Earth here with my crystals here. Let's see if you get a healing. That is a good feeling. Let's see what we could use, you know. And whatever crystal that comes out, you can always look it up to find out more about the crystals. Universe, what do you want? What crystal are you giving? Mother Earth. Divine Mother, Divine Feminine energy. Divine Masculine is giving us nature, which you are. So we just need to see what we have from Mr. and Mrs. Aries. What's good for them? What's good for them? What's good for them? What's good for Aries? What's good for Aries? What's good for Aries, universe? You guys, you see what I have to go through? they are special unto you. They want you to know. So they have me cleaning these cards all the way through. Look, you got ancient wisdom. You got ancient wisdom. Okay? Now remember, you got the Aerophant. That's what they're saying. You're going to have to go higher. You're going to have to go higher. You have the ancient wisdom crystal, right? So the Aerophant teaches you about ancient wisdom. Now you have the ancient wisdom crystal. So it's giving you that clarity. It's giving you that wisdom, like of the ages again, where it's letting you know you have nothing to worry about, but what you want to do is shut down from like the superficial things where everybody's doing it this way and everybody's doing it that way, and you feel like you're kind of left out. You want to think of it as like, I'm going to use the wisdom of this universe. I'm going to find the laws that correlate to me being forward in my life instead of backwards. And that's what's going to bring you through. So let's go back through this one more time, and then you can like, comment, and subscribe if you like to right now. I'd appreciate that. So it's all about your success, right? Your success. You want to make sure that you're all the way success. Keep your emotions flowing. Keep your emotions flowing, and keep focusing on your ambitions, because you have Mars in Capricorn. It's almost like you can't even stop. You can just keep on going. You can just keep on working hard. Hard work is not going to affect you. It's going to impress you, because you're going to say, I've never completed something from start to finish, you know? And now you have that energy because you got the ancient wisdom crystal. So when you have the ancient wisdom, you just want to say, universe, 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 show me how. I know that this can be done. I got the message you sent to me from Starseed King, but what? What laws? What principles can I apply to this? Because I really believe in myself, right? And then you're gonna use it. You're gonna say, okay, I might have some old and I may have some new, but I'm going to put it back together, and I'm gonna put it together, and I'll make something brand new, right? And you're going to look back at all of your achievements. You're going to look back at all of your achievements, and you're going to realize I've done this before. Or you're going to look back and you say, if I didn't do this before, I'm definitely going to do this now, right? You won't let anyone control you. You won't let anyone control you. They can support you, but control you is out of the question because you're in control. No one can dominate you. You're the Aries, right? And then also you're going to go inside again. It's going to correlate with the Aerophant and with the ancient wisdom, and you're going to go inside yourself, and you're going to allow yourself to be attached to your masculine and your feminine energy, and you're going to allow yourself to enjoy the answer that comes. Just be certain that you're going to have the answer. Maybe even as you go to sleep, you're going to say, I know when I wake up, I'm going to have that answer. And cut the cords to all of the people, places, and things that are stopping you. You cannot let someone else's belief rob you of your own dreams. Your dreams are possible. Your dreams are possible. There's nothing that you have a desire for that you can't achieve. We all have dreams and they're all possibilities, right? And besides that, the whole overview is there's love coming to you. There is love and abundance. That's just on every level because with the Ace of Cups, it's like you have, gosh, you have, what was that? All the water signs. You have Cancer, so you have everything in control, and you know how to hold on to it, along with nurturing and making it feel compassionate, right? And then you have the Scorpio. Scorpio is going to make it really intense and go for the transformation really deep. And Scorpio also has Mars in it too, so you have the energy to create the transformation. And then you're going to have Pisces, where you give it unconditional love. And again, you're going to have compassion. You're going to give it unconditional love. You're going to say, no matter what, I'm going to make it through this, and it is going to happen the best way possible. And when you put all of that energy together, Aries, it's going to be all, it's going to be everything you love. It's going to bring a complete love vibe into your world, right? So allow yourself to achieve this step by step. It really is going to take the step by step because you do have, like I said, you have the change card, the two of discs, but it's a step by step. But it's a harmonious step because you have Jupiter and you have Capricorn. Capricorn is all about step by step. You have to make sure that you're going. Okay, first I'm going to do this. Next I'm going to do that. Then this. Then this. Allow yourself. You're brilliant, Aries. You're brilliant. This apple called the world, you can take a bite out of it and it'll be sweet. Okay? So, Aries, thank you so much. This is your reading. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the Starseed King channel. And if you like this and you got any value in it, I would love to be on YouTube full time. So I have a Cash App on Starseed King with a dollar sign in front, all caps, the Starseed King. If you'd like to donate, that's great. And I will see you next time. Thanks a lot, Aries, and have a wonderful week. Boop, boop.